Look, I get it. Every time you open your phone, there's another article about AI taking over the world, robots becoming sentient, and your job being automated out of existence. And honestly, you don't even know what's real or what's fake anymore, and that fear is very valid. But the thing that a lot of pressure washing business owners don't realize for their business is that AI isn't your replacement, it's your unfair advantage. And if you're running a service business in 2026 and you're not using AI tools, you're basically bringing a clipboard to a gunfight. And it's especially true if you're in the pressure washing industry because there are a ton of AI tools made just for this industry. And most people don't even know about it. Hopefully like your competition, and I hope you finish this video before they do. But think about this for a second. 20 years ago, a business owner said, "My customers don't use the internet. Why would I care about using the internet for my business?" Do you think that guy's still in business?
How about no?
The same thing is happening right now with AI. And that's why you clicked on this video, because I'm gonna show you exactly what AI tools you need for your pressure washing business. There are two types of service businesses in 2026. Businesses that are using AI to scale, automate, and give themselves time while getting more customers, and businesses that are still doing everything manually, delaying the inevitable, and wondering why they're working 80 hours a week and barely keeping up. Don't be the second business. Just don't. So here's what we're gonna cover in this video. 8 of the best AI tools and apps for your service business, and then I'm gonna show you 3 bonus tools that aren't technically AI, but accomplish the same goal, which is getting your time back.
Same, but different.
But there is a catch. Everyone knows how expensive AI can get, especially when you need 4 or 5 different softwares, each with their own cost. It can start to run up your bank account. And that's why every tool that I'm gonna mention in this video is a part of the same platform for one price. That is correct. So no juggling 10 different subscriptions with 10 different logins that you forget every time. Everything that I'm gonna show you in this video is packaged together under one app, and it's called QuoteIQ. And one thing I should mention before we get into this, QuoteIQ is a CRM for all home service businesses. It's the better alternative to softwares like Jobber and House Call Pro. QuoteIQ lets you send invoices, create estimates, schedule jobs, and so much more. And it also includes a bunch of really cool tools like these AI tools that we're gonna mention in this video. And the best part is that it's all under one price, under one roof. But it really just shows how important it is to use one software for your business so you can have the most streamlined system possible. But yes, QuoteIQ is not just AI tools for your home service business. It is a complete business management software, and it also has AI tools built in. But let's get into these AI tools. All right, let's start with the big one, AI Autopilot. Imagine you have a personal assistant who never sleeps, never calls in sick, and never asks for a raise, and actually remembers what you told them yesterday. That's AI Autopilot. It's basically ChatGPT, but it's connected directly to your business. So let's say you run a pressure washing business. It's a Tuesday morning, you check the weather, and there is a massive storm rolling in. Your entire day just got rained out. Now, normally you would spend the next 2 hours calling every single customer, rescheduling every job, and updating your calendar, sending text, and telling your employees what they need to do. It is a nightmare. But with AI Autopilot, you just tell it, reschedule all of today's jobs to Friday and send every customer a text letting them know. It's done in 30 seconds. It's not 2 hours anymore, it's in 30 seconds. But it gets even better because this thing has 35 different tools built in. And I'm gonna give you some real examples of what you can actually do with this thing. You can create customers, estimates, and invoices just by talking to it. So instead of navigating through 5 different screens to build out a quote, you just say, create an estimate for John Smith at 123 Main Street for a full exterior house wash or a gutter clean, and it builds it. Your voice is literally generating estimates while you're walking the property. You can also do mass rescheduling. You can move all your jobs from one day to another with one command. You can do things like mass invoicing. So when the end of the week hits, you tell it, invoice all completed jobs from this week and send a payment reminder to each customer via text and email. That is one prompt, and every single customer gets the invoice because it's connected to your business software. And here's where it gets really interesting. You can use it for marketing. You could say something like, pull every customer I serviced last spring who hasn't booked yet this year and send them a text offering 10% off if they book before the end of the month. That's not science fiction. That's one sentence to your AI assistant. The system knows your pricing, it knows your customers, it knows your schedule. It's like having the world's most competent office manager who works for free. Now, I know some of you are thinking, this sounds great, but I'm not a tech person. And honestly, that's the whole point. You don't need to be. If you can send a text to a friend, you can use this AI Autopilot. It's literally just typing and talking like you would to another person. But that's AI Autopilot. Let's go into tool number 2, which is the AI Estimator. So if you've ever been on a contractor Facebook group, you know that the most common question is, hey, I got a job that looks like this, what do I charge? And then 50 people give 50 different answers. Every single market is different. Every single business is different. This is not just some set in stone formula. If you want to solve this formula, you need a really crazy calculator, and the AI Estimator is this calculator. So here's how this works. You upload a photo of the property. The AI then analyzes the images and sees everything: the surface conditions, square footage, obstacles, access issues, the actual scope of the work. It sees what you see. Then you describe what you're quoting. You can type it out, or you can use voice to text. Pressure wash a 2-story house with vinyl sidings, clean the gutters, and wash the concrete driveway. House is approximately 2,500 square feet, moderate staining on the north side. The system gives you real-time feedback on your description, telling you if you need more detail. It scans the pricing data specific to your geographic location, not national averages, and that's really important. So if you're in California, it's not going to give you the prices of what some guy in Florida charges. It's based on your real location, so what contractors in your area are actually getting for similar work. It asks smart follow-up questions tailored to your specific job so you can create the best estimate and also include upsell services. And then it generates a market-accurate estimate that you can send directly to your customer. If you're just starting out, this is really awesome. If you have techs that are just starting out and you want them to give quotes and you're not sure that they're going to be good at pricing, you can give them this tool and they can just do it for you. It syncs with your pricing so they can never give a bad quote. So for a pressure washing business specifically, this is huge. There's no more losing jobs because you overprice based on bad information. So the AI Estimator is a really cool tool. I would definitely recommend you at least try it for yourself. It's really crazy to see in person, and it gets even crazier when you pair it with the next tool. But the next tool is called the Before and After Image Generator. Now, this one is wild. You take a photo of the property as it looks right now, whether that be a stained driveway, a faded deck, whatever it is, it can do it. And the AI generates a realistic preview of what it will look like after your service is complete. So think about that for a second. Customers don't buy your service, they buy transformations, they buy the result. And now you can show them exactly what they're going to be paying for before they sign anything. That is going to boost your conversions. You're standing in a customer's driveway, their concrete looks terrible. You take a quick photo, generate the AI preview, showing them this spotless, beautiful driveway, and attach that image to your estimate. There is no way that customer is not going to accept it. They're not imagining what it might look like anymore. They get to see it. This is huge for upselling. If a customer was a little bit iffy about an upsell, if you show them this preview, they're gonna say yes. And I've talked to a ton of different business owners who say that their close rates have jumped significantly after they started using this AI image generator, and it's no secret, it works. People want visuals, so give it to them. But let's go into tool number 4. This is AI text generation. Not everyone is a great writer, and I get it. English class is a little bit boring. Not everyone becomes a great writer, and that's fine.
You done messed up, AA Ron!
Your customer communication still matters. The text that you send, the emails you write, and the follow-ups, the review request, all of that affects how professional your business looks. And the AI text generator writes messages for you. You need to follow up on an estimate, you tell the AI what you want to say, and it writes a professional, friendly message. If you need to send out a payment reminder that doesn't sound too aggressive, the AI can handle that. If you need to respond to a customer complaint in a way that doesn't make things worse, let the AI draft it up first, and then you hit send. It lives right inside your messaging system, so you're not copying and pasting from some other app. You just generate the text and you send it. It's really easy. Now, this one might sound small, but it saves a ridiculous amount of time and mental energy. Writing text and emails all day is really draining. Having AI handle the first draft means that you're just editing and then you're approving instead of just staring at a blank screen. All right, tool number 5. This one is a game changer. It's called the AI virtual call team. So I'm gonna paint a picture for you. It's 7 p.m. You just sat down for dinner with your family, your phone rings. It's a potential customer. What do? You could either answer and interrupt dinner, causing a scene and the entire night is ruined, or you let it go to voicemail and pray they don't call your competitor. It's a lose-lose. But with the AI virtual call team, you can win. That phone call gets answered immediately by an AI receptionist that sounds natural, it greets the caller professionally, it qualifies the lead, it captures their information, and it can even create quotes and schedule that appointment, all while you're eating dinner with your family. And yes, this AI tool is real and it really works. It's really good. This isn't some garbage AI robot voice either that sounds like it was recorded in 1995. It sounds natural. It sounds almost human-like.
Hi, good afternoon. I'd like to get a quote for pressure washing.
I can help with that. What services were you hoping to get a quote on?
Driveway, walkway, back porch, or back patio.
Got it. Did you want to add any other services? We usually offer bundled discounts.
No, I think that's all for now.
Great, let's start with the driveway. Is your driveway made of concrete or pavers?
Both.
All right, for the areas with concrete and pavers.
A really cool feature is that the AI has a knowledge base about your business, so it can actually answer questions about your services, your pricing, your availability, your locations. Every single call gets recorded, transcribed, and summarized. You get notified immediately, and all the lead information syncs directly into your dashboard. So it's 24/7 coverage. You will never miss a call again. No more lost jobs because you couldn't pick up the phone. And think about how busy a pressure washing business season gets. You're getting slammed with calls, you're on a job site, you physically cannot answer every single phone call. So without AI call coverage, those calls would go to voicemail and probably go to your competition. And let's be honest, most people don't leave voicemails anymore, they just call someone else. So yes, the AI call answering service is really important, and that's just inbound. It also has outbound calls inside of this AI virtual call team. So you can set up automated campaigns to call prospects. These are like mass marketing calls. You could do follow-up calls or even review request calls. You can have the AI call 300 of your past customers and offer them a spring special, ask them for a review. Try doing that manually, you'll need days.
Hello, this is Donna from LA Pressure Washing Pros. I was calling today to let you know about our special holiday offer. We're giving 20% off all exterior cleaning services like house washing, roof cleaning, and driveway cleaning until Christmas. It's a great way to get your home looking its best for the holidays and save some money. If you're interested in a free, no obligation quote, please give us a call back at your convenience or visit our website. We'd be happy to help. Have a wonderful day.
This feature is priced per minute, which is pretty standard for AI services. Each call has a base fee and then gets billed per minute after the first 60 seconds, but one book job pays for months of call minutes. So the return on investment in this one is insane when you actually think about it. Okay, next up is the AI website builder. This is a really cool feature, and you've probably seen something like this before. So if you don't have a website, you basically don't exist to most customers. That's just the reality in 2026. But building a website is expensive, it's time consuming, and honestly, most contractor websites look pretty terrible anyways. The AI website builder creates professional, mobile-friendly websites automatically. You feed it information about your business, and it generates a complete website for you. Not just some generic template that looks like everyone else's, it's an actual customized site for your specific industry and your business. It has SEO built in. The sites are optimized for search engine optimization out of the box, and they're connected to your booking and your quoting system so customers can actually take action when they land on your site. You're not paying for web developers anymore, no more monthly fees to some hosting company. It is just an AI-generated professional website for your business. This one is included on the QuoteIQ plan, or it also has a standalone option if you want just the website. You can go to budgetbuildsites.com. Here you can create your own AI website if you don't want any of these other AI tools. Go to budgetbuildsites.com. But that was all 6 main AI tools. I promised you some bonus content, so I'm going to deliver. These next 3 features aren't technically AI, but they accomplish the same exact goal, which is getting your time and maximizing your business's efficiency. These tools use smart automation and intelligent processing to handle tasks that would otherwise eat up your day and honestly just piss you off. First up is InstaQuote. This is customer self-quoting. If you have a website right now, you probably have a contact form, something that says, insert your first name, phone number, and email, and we'll get back to you within 24 hours. I'm sure that's working fine. But with a customer self-quoting form like InstaQuote, it's not even close. So with InstaQuote, you set up a form on your website or you share a link on your social media. Customers can click on it, they choose the services that they want, they go through a few questions, fill out their information, and then they get an instant estimate based on your preset pricing. You can play that back again. Your customers quote themselves. Think about what that means for a pressure washing business. A potential customer can go to your website at 2 in the morning, select the services that they need, they can see the price, and they can submit a request. No more waiting for you to wake up or playing phone tag, no losing the lead because you took too long to respond. They just get the price and they can do it. And here's the beautiful part. Customers actually upsell themselves. When they're filling out your InstaQuote form, they see all of your services listed. Oh, I need a house wash. Oh, I have dirty gutters. My driveway could use some work. They keep adding services because they're seeing options they didn't even know that you offered. It's not just lead capture, it's lead capture with upsells built inside of it. You set this one up once and let it run forever. Your leads just keep coming in while you sleep, while you're on job sites, while you're on vacation. It never stops working. And going off of InstaQuote, bonus tool number 2 is called InstaSchedule. This pairs directly into InstaQuote. After a customer fills out the quote form or accepts an estimate you sent, InstaSchedule lets them book their own appointment based on your real-time availability. So after they get their quote, they can choose to book a time, and it will display a little calendar that shows your real-time availability. They pick a slot, they book themselves, the job shows up in your schedule, and you get notified. No No back and forth, no what time works best for you. Actually, that time doesn't work for me. How about Thursday? Wait, no, I have something Thursday. There's no more of that stuff. They see your open slots, they pick one, and it's done. InstaQuote and InstaSchedule are some of the best tools that I've ever used, and I definitely recommend it for your business. Bonus tool number 3 is automation campaigns. This is your set and forget it follow-up system. You create automated sequences that trigger based on customer actions. I'm gonna give you an example here. So say you send an estimate, but they never respond to your text. You can set up automatic follow-up texts after 2 days. Say a customer approved a quote, but hasn't scheduled the job yet. You can set up a reminder automation that's gonna remind them in 3 days. Say your company completed a job, you can send an automatic review request with a link to your Google Business profile in that email. Here's one, say you send an invoice, but it hasn't been paid yet. You can set up a payment reminder sequence so customers are alerted every few days to pay their invoice. And for a pressure washing business, this is critical. How many estimates do you send that just go silent? The customer was interested, you quoted them, and then nothing. But with automation campaigns, those quotes don't just die. The system follows up for you multiple times if needed until they respond and you get your answer. You can even set up seasonal campaigns, pull all your customers from last year who haven't booked yet, and hit them with a "we'd love to have you back" sequence. It's automated, hands off, money in your pipeline while you focus on the work. And a really cool part of this is that the system uses dynamic tags, so every single message feels personal. It can use things like the customer's first name, the services that they requested, the quote total, all populated automatically. It doesn't feel like mass marketing, it feels like it's personally you reaching out to your customers. So you're probably thinking, this sounds really awesome, but how much is all this stuff gonna cost me? And here's where most CRM platforms lose me. They show you this low starter price, but then you realize every useful feature that you actually want is an add-on and it's gonna cost way more money than you wanted to pay for. Or even worse, you need 5 different integrations that cost more than the actual base fee of the CRM. This platform, QuoteIQ, works completely different. It's clean, transparent, and straightforward pricing. I'm gonna break it down for you. I've also made some videos going more in depth of this QuoteIQ CRM outside of just the AI features. So if you're interested in using QuoteIQ to manage your business, not just for the AI stuff, go check out some of my other videos. It's a really cool platform, and all the plans that I'm about to list below include a lot more features than what we're just gonna go through. But the first plan is called the Essentials plan. It starts at $29 a month. You get 500 AI credits per month and 1 user. You also get all of your core CRM features. They also have a beginner plan. This is $74.99 a month. This will bump you up to 1,500 AI credits, 2 users, and unlock more automation capabilities. They also have a pro plan. This is the plan that I recommend. It's for most growing businesses. It's $149 a month. You get 3,000 AI credits, 4 users, and access to a lot of cool tools. Then you have the Elite plan. This is $249 a month. This is the plan that I use for my business. You get 5,000 AI credits, 7 users, and it unlocks things like InstaQuote and InstaSchedule, which I love. It also gives you route optimization, mass messaging, and employee management features. But if you want to unlock every single feature that QuoteIQ offers, you can get the Max plan. The Max plan is $399 per month, and this includes every feature of QuoteIQ, AI and not AI. 8,000 AI credits, unlimited users, and every AI feature included. The AI website builder, the AI virtual call team, AI assistant package, and if you want to save even more, if you pay annually, you get 2 months free on any of these plans, which would drop the Max plan to around $400 a month, which is really crazy and cheap given just all the value that it includes. Now about those AI credits, the AI features run on those AI credits. The more AI tools you use, the more credits that you're going to consume. But here's the thing, most businesses on the Pro and Elite tiers of QuoteIQ find that the included credits cover their usage, but you can always add more credits if you need to. If you were to compare this to some of the competitors, Jobber's AI Receptionist alone costs $600 a month on their Plus plan, and that doesn't even include half the features that we just talked about. Other CRMs charge separately for website builders, automation tools, and customer self-quoting and review tools. You end up paying $700, $800, even $1,000 or more just to get the same functionality that's built into QuoteIQ. And here's the bottom line. This software replaces House Call Pro. It's going to replace Jobber. It replaces Service Titan. You can send estimates, send invoices, you can schedule jobs, manage your team, communicate with your customers, automate your follow-ups, you can get AI-powered quoting, have 24/7 call coverage, build your website, and run your entire operation from one platform in your pocket on your phone. Everything that you need to run your service business is in one login, one subscription, under one platform that was actually built by people who have run service businesses, not corporate developers guessing what you might need. If you're still juggling multiple subscriptions, if you're still doing everything manually, if you're still missing calls and losing leads to timing, you're making running a business way harder than it needs to be. If you want to get QuoteIQ, there's a link down in the description and the comment section of this video. Start your free trial and see it for yourself. If you found this video helpful at all, smash the like button, subscribe to the channel. I try to create content like this to help service business owners like yourself get better, make more money, and be the best versions of themselves. Drop a comment letting me know what AI tools you thought were the coolest in this video. I've also made a bunch of other videos helping out home service business owners, so go check out my channel. But that is it for me for this one. Thank you so much for watching. I hope that you enjoyed and gained some type of knowledge from this video, but I will see you in the next video.